Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining me for our leadership series where we are talking all things great leadership. Today we've got three amazing topics. The first is understanding the difference between leadership and management. The second is listening, and the third is learning. And I did a little bit of research in preparation for this because I love to read. I'm a super nerd like that. And I've got HBRs on leadership. These little books here are compilations of HBR's best articles, so I highly recommend these, especially for people like me who love to electronically hoard really great articles. If you have 4,000 things saved on your LinkedIn profile that you're going to read, I bet you some of them are these, and so this is a great quick manual to go refer back to some of their best articles. So our first topic is the difference between leading and managing. So effectively, management is coping with complexity, and leadership is coping with change. And leadership and management are two distinctive and complementary systems of action. This is what HBR says, and I totally believe that you need a healthy combination of both. Most U.S. corporations are overmanaged and under-led. And so from a more tactical perspective, your activities for management are going to be your budgeting and your planning. And your activities for leadership are going to be the overarching vision, the mission, values, the future of an organization, and by design is what a leadership activity is going to be. So hopefully that helps you understand the difference between the two functions, and that again, you need a healthy combination of that in order to effectively move an organization forward. So our second topic for today is listening. And my favorite quote is, "Nothing I say this day will teach me anything." Now, if that isn't awesome, nothing I say this day is going to teach me anything. And very young in my career, I'm a solutions person. I want to fix the problem. And so I found myself, while someone was talking, solutioning. And oftentimes just the activity or action of sitting and listening to someone is all that is required of you as a leader. So effective listening is shutting off your mouth, turning on your ears, and really listening to what somebody has to say without offering any solutions until they get it all out. And then it's time, and maybe they didn't even want a solution. So, again, seek to understand before you seek to be understood. That means listening first. The third is learning, and I believe that great leaders are great learners. I also believe that if you are willing to be a student at any time in your career, you are going to be an effective leader and an effective learner, because you're not going to be great at everything all the time. And understanding that what we talked about yesterday, the leading with humility, being able to humbly be a student of all things is such a great tool to have in your leadership toolbox. So we talked about the difference between management and leadership. We talked about listening and how important it is. And then thirdly, great leaders are great learners. You got to be willing to be a part of something. I'm a part of a book club, a leadership book club. So find what works for you, find out what gets you excited, push yourself out of your comfort zone, and make sure you are always learning. Join me here tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be Women Wednesday. There's a separate set of tools that ladies need in order to manage effectively. So tomorrow is Women Wednesday. Join me here tomorrow, and thank you so much for joining me, and make it a great day.